Hi, my name is Vanessa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how much you would need to use of your retinoid product, and later on I want to include a little application as well. So I went ahead to grab some of the most famous retinoid products that I have on my channel, which you can see right here. So we have the Differential, Cervis Resurfacing Retinol Serum, the Ordinary Retinol in Squalane, or Granactive Retinoid in Emulsion, and below you can see the amount. Now you can apply that amount to any other retinoid product that you may have at home, because all what matters is the texture. So if you should have a gel formulation, go with about a larger pea size amount. Same applies to a lotion or cream. And then when it comes to serums in an oilier formulation or water-based formulations where you can count drops, start off with 3 drops, and then if that shouldn't be enough, you can add 2 drops more. So that's why I went with about 3 to 5 drops as a general guide. And this is the amount that is just enough to cover my entire face, including a bit downwards my neck, in a thin and even layer. This is primarily the goal that you want to achieve. Because if you're going to use too much of such treatments, this can easily lead to sensitivity, because they really help to improve certain skin concerns, and therefore you do not need to overdo it. Now, of course, if you have a larger face, smaller face, you may want to include it largely over your neck, maybe your décolletage as well. You need to adjust the amount, but still you have a guide on how you can get started. And so I now want to head into the little demonstration that I want to share with you. So first of all, before you're going to apply your retinoid treatment, you want to make sure that you have a freshly washed and clean face. So if you aren't sure how you can properly do this, I have a video for you in the top right corner. Once you're done with washing your face, you can immediately head into the application of your treatment. So I'm going to choose the Ordinary Retinol in Squalane, because that's the most famous one, since it is broadly available, so that I can share with you a general guide, and that's the one that has an oilier formulation. So remember, as I mentioned, start off with 3 if you aren't sure which guide would be working for you, and then if that shouldn't be enough, then of course you can add a couple of drops more. So I recommend with such treatments that have a pipette to dispense the products on the palm of your hand. And then rub your hands together and then evenly blend it all over, starting off with your forehead, cheeks, and then moving downwards. Now when it comes to the eye part, I recommend being careful not to get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. Please make sure that you're going to avoid applying it on the eyelids. Do not bring it too close to the lower lash line, and be careful on the corners of your eyes. Same applies to the corners of your mouth and your actual lip. And for some people, you may experience sensitivity along the nose. If that's the case, avoid this part as well. So, and once you have blended it all over, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off, and then just give it a moment so that it can absorb into the skin. Now, with the different treatments, you can stop right here. You can use it on its own if you should have a drier skin type and you feel the need. Of course, you can follow with a moisturizer afterwards, but that's basically it, because you would use it in your evening skincare routine. Now, of course, if you want to see a more in-depth video about the different retinol or retinoids, feel free to check them out on my YouTube channel by just typing in the name of the product, and you can see the entire application. But I'm going to leave some of them at the end of this video so that you can learn more about it, so that you have a guide in mind. But this would be the brief application, and as you can see, I was able to apply it thinly and evenly all over my face, including a bit downwards to my neck. And so this is what I wanted to share with you. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, that you find it helpful. If you did so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye.